vegan teacher reaction. People on TikTok have actually told me a lot to react to that vegan teacher, and I do not know why. But this is her reacting to Cocomelon. It's called Why at Cocomelon Nursery Rhymes Made Me Cry, and what parents can do to teach their kids about... Never mind.
Oh, I'm going to give them an X for this, but I'll give them a check mark because they're at least...
I didn't finish reading the title because it's stupid. But
talking about animals,
because I could read.
So
yes.
That's good. Let's see how it goes. Oh, what's going on? All right, so we have a little kid here coming to do something to the sheep, and clear.
I'm 2 seconds into this video and already want to shut it off. She's acting like he's coming to kill the sheep. Look what's in the bucket.
So
look what's in the bucket right now.
But I'll give them a check mark because they're at least talking about animals, so that's good. Let's
look at what is in the bucket. What is that? Soap and a sponge. What is he gonna do with that? Clean the sheep? Exactly. Whoa, what's going on here? My dog hates baths. Oh my gosh.
Oh, what's going on? All right, so we have a little kid here coming to do something to the sheep, and clearly this sheep is not happy and trying to get away. So this sheep knows what's going on. The sheep has clearly been abused in some way by this kid before.
That looks like a 3-year-old. Yes, I am sure the 3-year-old came up to the sheep and just went up to it and said, "Come here, go out, give me that wool." Sure, that happened, that vegan teacher. Oh my god. Can I just shut this off?
Or is definitely not happy to see this child. So what has this child done? Let's give this an X again. Not too happy about the way this is going.
Black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay, this is not okay. So the song is Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? And the sheep is clearly saying, no, I don't have any wool.
Really? If he doesn't have any wool, what is that? What is that? Yeah, looks like wool.
Bags full of wool? No, this is not okay. This is exactly what I am worried about.
3 bags full.
All right, so we got the sheep that's trying to get away, and the child is trying to stop the sheep. Sheep's not happy. The sheep is not consenting to this. So let's put another X here. This is not a game that the sheep is playing. It's not a game of tag.
1 for the dame.
1 for the what? And 1 for the dame? What are you talking about? You're going to take the sheep's wool and you're just going to give it away to random people?
Why? Just why? It's one question I have. Why so stupid?
Sheep's wool belongs on them. We need to stop breeding sheep into
Actually, it's not true. If a sheep has way too much wool on its body, it actually can get infected and have some very serious diseases. So, sheep's wool is meant to be shaved.
Distance and breeding them in such a way that they have more and more and more wool just so we can steal it from them. And then there's this lie that people tell. They say, oh,
it's not stealing because that is what God has given us, and that is why the sheep are still alive, because we let them be alive.
Oh, we need to shave the sheep because otherwise they'll be uncomfortable. No, what we need to do...
First of all, yes, during a summer day, especially a black sheep, that thing is going to be hot as heck. Because if you didn't know, black attracts sun heat. So that thing sitting out in the field, that thing is going to be super hot and uncomfortable. So that's the first off. And second off, this thing can get really bad diseases if we don't shave its wool, as I said earlier.
Is stop breeding sheep to begin with. Stop creating animals just for the purpose of using them.
No.
Taking from them, stealing from them, eating them, creating sadness from within their families by...
No.
separating them, murdering them.
One for the little boy who lives down the...
What? Why does the little boy who lives down the lane need to have some kind of wool from a sheep? How would you like it if somebody came and just started taking off your hair off your head without consent?
Video?
Yes.
Why are you watching it?
Because I'm reacting to it.
Oh, I ruined your whole video.
No, you didn't. It's funny. But it's
Did
so...
it stop or what?
No, I paused it. It's stupid because they might be selling it to the boy that's down the lane. You ever think of that? People have to make money so they can survive. Unlike you make these stupid videos and make money. Look at this. 216K views on this stupid video.
I think you'd be running away too, giving this another X.
That is such a bad example! For one, I don't care about my hair. Alright? They can shave it and steal it for all I care. And for two, our hair is not the same as wool. You imbecile.
Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir, 3.
So this sheep is so scared that the poor thing, she runs into a ladder and gets herself hurt
Maybe if the sheep was paying attention, it wouldn't have ran into the ladder.
or trying to escape. This is not okay either.
Bags full.
What's funny about that? You just caused...
I'm sure if you were to slip and fall right now, every viewer would bust out laughing, so please just stop talking.
this harm to this sheep by chasing her and trying to do something to her that she doesn't want. And when she has a bucket that falls on her and she's full of pain, your first reaction is to laugh?
Yes, that's
This is
hilarious.
messed up. I'm not okay with this. We are not teaching...
It's literally a child's animation. What are you expecting? I am just losing brain cells watching this. It's literally a child's animation. Would it be hilarious if it happened in real life? Probably not. I would laugh a little and then go, like, try to clean up the sheep and help.
Here's
But
the problem.
yes, it is a child's animation, so yes, it is kind of funny. This girl is stupid.
Girls. No.
Yes.
All right, so far you have only 1 check mark and 7 X's.
She is writing it on the back of a Triscuit box. Did you see this? She's writing their score on the back of a Triscuit box.
Yeah.
Baba blue sheep, have you any wool?
What has this child got
A lasso. What do you think it is?
in his hands? A lasso?
Did she just say lasso? Did she just say lasso? What's a lasso? It sounds like a lawsuit. He's got a lawsuit in his hand.
You have a weapon with which to catch this?
Explain to me. Give me 2 good reasons how a lasso is a weapon. I mean, I would understand it accidentally smacks someone in the eye or something, but give me another reason how that is a weapon. Exactly.
Innocent animal? No. Another X.
Yes, sir, 3
What are
bags
you doing? Trying to catch the animal? The animal says no, shakes this away. How would you like it if somebody tried to lasso you?
I don't know. No one's ever tried to lasso me before.
And tried to pin you down and take your hair? Another X for Coco Melon. Coco Melon, so
This channel is for children.
far you're not doing very good. I'm not impressed.
Maybe I should do this in the back of my Nutty Buddy box and just give her all X's. See how she likes it.
One for the master, one for the day.
Dang! That lamb seriously sidestepped that.
For the little.
Now the sheep has to try to stop the lasso with her hands because it's coming out her face. More.
Why is this lamb hitting Mission Impossible type stunts? This is kind of funny.
More attacks. Attacking animals is not okay. Leave animals the fuck alone.
Hey!
For you may.
Hey! Hey! That's not appropriate.
Again?
I mean, yes, again, you paused it right in the middle of the lasso about to touch the ground. What do you expect?
Look at this sheep's face. Do you think that this...
Look at your face. No wonder you were divorced 7 years ago.
sheep wants this to happen? No. The message is clear. I don't consent to this. I don't
know why I said 7 years ago. She was probably never married.
want this.
Down the lane.
Again? No. I guess this is how this is going to go then. This is just going to go on and on and on like this. Is that
Shut up and continue writing on your Triscuit box.
right?
About blue sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full.
Hey, a cow.
So now the sheep is still running away, trying to get away from the lasso and from this child
Lasso.
who is trying to hurt her, that she runs into and bumps into a cow and falls into a bush. Now she's going to be injured again. How would you like to be running and then just fall into a bush full of twigs
It's called Bush Club, lady.
that are jabbing into you?
And it doesn't hurt that bad. I've jumped into one before.
Another X. Parents who show this to children, first of all, I think this show should be banned.
It should be banned? It's literally for children, you imbecile! I feel like I'm just losing brain cells listening to her. It should be banned? It should be banned because they don't follow your grass-eating rules? God, shut up.
But the reason for that is that kids
Please, explain.
are not being taught to look at this stuff with a critical eye. Now, it would be one thing if you have a parent who says, hey, let's watch this show, and, maybe the tune is fine, maybe the melody is fine, it's an old melody, but you must, as parents, teach your children that speciesism is the first form of racism, and that...
Did she just say speciesism? Wait, species. I can't pronounce that because she made it up. Did she just say that's racism? What? What? Please, tell me what speciesism is.
This is wrong. You must stop the show and say, uh-oh, that's not nice. Don't hurt the sheep. Uh-oh, don't make a lasso and try to catch animals.
It's called a lasso.
That's how parents must treat these kinds of shows. So let's have a look at what actually happens in the wool industry.
I got an ad. Alright guys, we're back. I just hit an
They
ad.
pin the animals down.
They pin the animal down so it doesn't run away and accidentally hurt itself. Are you stupid?
They shave them so fast because all they care about is profits. So they...
No, they care about the sheep. That's why they're shaving them. Because if they do not shave them, they will get diseases. And they will get too fat. Like the wool. That stuff is heavy, man.
They slam them down and they shave them to the point where they're bleeding. They're not consenting to
Please tell me how an animal is going to consent.
this. It's horrible. It's abusive. Did you see how many of them were lying there? What do you think's going on here?
I think those sheep just got shaved. I think I'm staring at a pretty stupid woman right now.
You think those sheep are just lying there out of their own free will?
Yes, I do. Because if you look at the beginning of that, you saw one of them squirm and get up a little bit. So yes, I think they are.
They are pinned down so that they can be shaved. How barbaric.
What's barbaric is your haircut.
Horrible. What
Like your haircut.
kind of an instrument does this man have? This might be mulesing that we're seeing here. In the industry, they cut the wool around the bums of the baby of the lambs because
Why is her... Never mind. Not
they
that.
can get something. They can get different insects and flies in there that burrow in there and that hurt them. So rather than just not breeding these animals to begin with, they cut all of this this fur around the edges, and they cut the first layer of the skin off, so they're left with a patch of
This lady is stupid.
exposed skin that is very tender to them. It hurts. It's
How do you know if it hurts? Are you the sheep? No. Has it ever happened to you? No. Stop talking.
wrong to do this.
Okay, now that it shows blood. Now that I'm kind of concerned about. Because I thought they just did a simple little and shaved that off. I don't know they actually made them bleed. So that might concern me a little bit. That's a little bit of animal cruelty, but I'll let it slide,
That's
I
what
guess.
they do to the sheep in the industry. Are you okay with this?
Yes.
Moms and dads?
Yes. You know why? Lamb chop is delicious.
Are you okay with hurting animals? Are you okay with teaching your kids that it's alright to hurt animals?
What are they going to eat? Grass? I mean, I know that's okay for you, but it's not okay for me.
To trap them? To chase them? I'm not okay with it.
Nobody asked you if you were okay with it.
Let's look at that again. That's called mulesing. They're bleeding.
No dip.
No pain medication.
No dip. They're sheep.
If this was to happen to you, if they for some reason thought that they needed to do this to you, they would give you pain medication.
No, because I don't think a human's demented enough to do that to another human unless they're actually trying to harm them in a way that they are going to end their life. So, can you please stop talking?
And probably sedate you. This is not okay.
She is on the verge of tears right now.
This is why we
I don't know how this video went to watching Cocomelon to watching the actual process of them being shaved.
have such a messed up world right now. Because we teach kids that this type of thing is okay.
Because it is. Now, it's a little bit cruel to the animal there, but that is the process, alright?
Hey, let's remind you again. Speciesism is the first.
That is not anywhere close to racism. What is speciesism? Is that even a thing?
Form of racism.
No,
When we
it's
start
not.
to teach kids that animals are lesser than, that is how it goes up the ladder. You teach them that insects are not important. You teach them that rodents are not important. Then you teach them that
I feel like she is the type of person to make a funeral and cry after she steps on a ladybug.
teach them that bees are not important. You steal from the bee.
Okay, let me put a few spiders on your face and see how you feel.
And you do this to animals. And oh, but cats and dogs, that's different, right?
Yes, because cats and dogs. Oh my lord, I am losing brain cells. Lottie, lottie, lottie. Because for one, dogs are too, and so are cats, and they are just disgusting to eat.
Why?
Because
It's not.
yes, it is. hope that sheep is dead, because that was very rude. I mean, I'm kind of joining her side on that one. If that sheep isn't dead, that was kind of rude. I'm just gonna let it fall like that.
This is all undercover footage, but it happens everywhere where there are sheep. Everywhere around the world where people...
That was kind of wrong. I agree with her on this one. If that sheep is alive, you could have at least helped it down.
Use animals where they have them for food, where they steal their fur, their feathers, their skin, and
Shut your mouth.
animals are abused worldwide. We must stop this, and we must start at a young age to teach the kids the truth.
Oh, sir. Okay. That's where I'm siding with her on this one. That's kind of rude. Alright? That is very mean. I'm pretty sure it has legs and it can walk itself. If you don't want to do that, put it on a leash, because they have those. Or like a lead, and lead it in there. What? Did he just body slam that dang sheep? Hold on, go back. Watch this. He just KO'd that sheep. KO.
Slamming them down because it's a business for them.
I hope they KO you like they KO'd that sheep.
Because these workers are paid, and by the sheep that they shear, they have to do it so many per hour in order to get the money. There is no care for the animals. The animals do not have the kind of rights that you think that they do.
This girl is annoying.
I know it's hard to believe. I know you want to believe that this just is rare and that it happens just in one place. And that's why it's so important that you all watch this documentary called don'twatch.org. It will show you what happens everywhere around the world in all of the countries.
I'm losing brain cells watching this, so thank you guys. Wait. She ate meat? What? Okay, that's a different video for a different time. Thank you guys so much for watching, because this video is 22 minutes. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, guys.